Hi Fiona. Hi Percy. I heard you got yet another costume again recently? That's right. The name is Crimson. It's part of the Truth and Inference series. What series? Truth and Inference. Do you know it? No. Well, that's good because in this video, we will discuss about it. By the way, when will you get a new skin? Percy? Ah shit.
NetEase recently unveiled a fresh skin named Crimson for the Priestess character. The skin features Fiona Gilman adorned in a maid outfit, accentuated by slightly pointed fangs. This skin will be integrated into the Truth and Inference series as offline packages. Despite its regular appearance, many players remain unfamiliar with the Truth and Inference. Curious to know more about it? Stay tuned to uncover the details. To comprehend the essence of Truth and Inference, it's crucial to delve deeper into the overarching storyline of Identity V. The game's narrative revolves around the conflict between hunters and survivors, with hunters pursuing survivors. Moreover, the main storylines like Time of Reunion and Ashes of Memory contribute to the unfolding tale. Each character's individual story, such as Emma's loss of her parents and Aesop embalmed his mentor, is considered part of the game's canon. Of course, Vera slapping Norton is not canon, although it's fun to look at it. Apart from the main canon storyline, this game introduces additional side stories within. These side stories are multi-part narratives that diverge from the main game's canon, yet they receive periodic updates and continuations through in-game events. The side stories fall into four main categories: Call of the Abyss, Halloween, Essences, and Truth and Inference. In the Truth and Inference narratives, rather than following the main canon storyline, players are presented with alternate stories involving the game's existing characters. This means that in Truth and Inference, Vera might not be depicted as a murderer, Mary may experience death once more, Michiko may not exist as a ghost, and so forth. The series title, Truth and Inference, is derived from the principal characters of the story, Lady Truth and Mr. Inference. The gardener portrays Lady Truth, while the mercenary embodies Mr. Inference. Both characters are employed at the Orpheus Detective Agency and frequently engage in solving mysterious cases encountered during their journeys. Lady Truth and Mr. Inference often serve as the story's narrators, being the primary characters. Other significant characters in Truth and Inference include DM, portrayed by the photographer, and White and Noir, embodied by the seer. The debut of Truth and Inference occurred in Season 12, Essence 1, which commenced on July 23, 2020. During this period, NetEase offered players the chance to participate in the Golden Rose Theater, also known as Atropos Ropes. It was in this event that both Lady Truth and Mr. Inference made their initial appearance in the storyline, although Lady Truth's skin had been introduced a year earlier. To date, there have been 6 completed events of Truth and Inference, along with some out-of-the-game stories. You can find the details of all these events here. Later on, I might explore each series in depth as the storyline is both enjoyable and intriguing. The narratives in this series frequently reimagine numerous Identity V characters as different roles. For instance, Lady Truth, originally a gardener in the canon, takes on the role of a detective in this setting. Similarly, the mercenary, although both characters are ex-soldiers, assumes the role of a detective as well. Numerous characters take center stage in this series, embodying entirely new roles. Vera Nair, originally depicted as a perfumer, surprises as a talented makeup artist. Andrew Crace, once a human gravekeeper, transforms into a half-elf. Similarly, Michiko, initially introduced as a dancer, reveals herself to be an art dealer. What adds intrigue is that these characters possess alternate skins, which are also playable in the game. Take a look at a few of these fascinating transformations. For those who find joy in Identity V gameplay, perhaps only the skins hold importance, while the narrative takes a back seat. However, for others intrigued by the game's lore and intricacies, the Truth and Inference series proves captivating to follow. Both Lady Truth and Mr. Inference, being detectives, consistently deliver surprises in their storyline, akin to reading Agatha Christie novels or detective manga. Furthermore, witnessing familiar characters assume entirely different roles add an additional layer of fascination. Moreover, due to the immense popularity of Lady and Inference, there exists a light novel adaptation titled Beneath the Truth. If you're interested, I've included the link to it in the video description for further exploration. That wraps up the discussion on Truth and Inference within Identity V. For a deeper understanding of each event's storyline, I recommend exploring other sources for more information. With our newfound knowledge of Truth and Inference, we can now appreciate the Fiona A skin Crimson with a richer perspective. Thank you for watching.